Let's go. It's New Year's. It's New Year's.
Right.
But God, I'm recording this on December 31st, 2024. Now I want y'all to remember something. This excitement won't last long. I'm feeling hyped. I'm feeling ready for the next year. But you gotta remember, those January blues will get to you. This is the year. This is the every year is our year now. All right. Embed that in your mind. Every single year is our year now. From here on out, carpe diem. All right. Seize the day. Seize every day. Because you know what? Life's too short to not be seizing the day, alright? Ignore the January blues. I know maybe after New Year's, you know, you feel a little bit like, I can give up now, you know, I don't have the motivation. But the motivation is internalized. The motivation should not go away. The motivation does not go away. You got that discipline, you gotta have that mindset to keep going.
Like that, come on. Told y'all niggas I'm back, come on. Yeah, the rule is
now it's January 1st, now it's time to get to work. Streets are looking awfully quiet today. We're already getting that realization that it's the first day of the year and it's time to get to work now. It's no more celebration, it's time.
No, just cold weather. Maybe a little depressing weather, you know, as you can tell. But, you know, we're struggling. We're getting through it, you know. Something beautiful about a winter, it kind of helps you slow down, think, you know. It helps you reevaluate where you are. You start to, you know, kind of ponder more in the cold weather. Cold weather is kind of reminding us to slow down a little bit because sometimes we go a little too fast. I'm feeling good, you know. I'm staying strong right now, you know. This is the strongest start to a year I've ever had in my entire life, ever since I've, you know, become more aware of, you know, life. There's a certain age where you just start to become more aware and you start to realize the good and bad you can do. I know this is a completely different mood switch from the previous clips that I recorded, you know. This is a completely different mood, completely different tone. That's because you gotta realize the duality of how quickly people go from one end of emotions to another. You know, you go from really motivated to sometimes disciplined to really unmotivated and you don't want to do anything. But in terms of your emotions, you always gotta find that middle way. You know, you gotta find that way that's, you know, not too happy, not too sad. I like to call it contentness, to be content. You know, when I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you know, I always ask for contentness, not for happiness, not for sadness, you know, because contentness is what really is what we really want. We want to be content with our life, you know, because happiness is a short-term thing, you know, sadness is short-term, but contentness, that you should always be able to be content. You just pray for contentness, and, you know, the way you live a content life is if you keep pursuing and you have a purpose in life, you know. And as Kevin Levrone said, you know, the purpose in life is whatever God intended for you to do, and all of you guys know what God intended for you to do, and some of you don't, you know, and that's fine. You got to just keep searching for it. You got to keep searching for what your intention for life is, you know. You got to search for what your goal in life is, what you're made to do. And once you find that, you know, you live a content life, you live a life that inspires others. And that's the most important thing in my opinion, you know. If you're able to inspire others in life, then, you know, there isn't really much to it, you know. So keep having that endless pursuit, would you?